Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. All right, Martha Hunt, watching you work out, I think I burned 200 calories. I was like, oh my God, I'm like nauseous, I'm like sick. Okay,
Good.
Body by Simone. I was gonna ask you why Body by Simone, but just watching that, I think I answered the question, right?
Right? Because, yeah, you get a really good workout and you have so much fun doing it. Honestly, it's the feeling that you get when you leave the building that makes it all worth it.
All right, we're a few weeks out on the big day.
Yes.
Walk me through the routine. We see the finished product when you're on the runway, but what does it take to get ready?
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, nothing at all.
I woke up like that. No. We really amp up the training 3 weeks leading up to the show. So we don't skip weekends. We're working out every day and just focusing on that runway.
How important is diet? Because, I was a college athlete, and I remember I used to care what I ate. How important is it for you guys to watch every single calorie that goes into your body?
I don't know if we focus so much on diet as much as we do as getting the workouts in. But for sure, it's important to get the protein in when you're working out this much, because otherwise there's no point.
I can't think of a more appropriate place to have the fashion show than in Paris this year. How cool is that?
I know. I think Paris is the perfect home for the Victoria's Secret fashion show because that's where lingerie started, and it's just a very sensual, chic city.
You're going to get to enjoy it a little bit, you hope?
I hope so. I'm not sure if we're going to have time, but I've been to Paris a bunch, so I'm very familiar with the city.
You've got 3 of the biggest performers on the planet joining you. How cool is it not only to be part of the show, but to have The Weeknd and Bruno and Lady Gaga in the show with you?
Honestly, that's the most fun part about being a part of the Victoria's Secret fashion show. It's definitely not your typical runway show. We have performers on stage, there's dancers, there's obstacles, and you're a part of the entertainment of it all, and that's the best part. We get to show our personality. We don't have to be stone-faced like we have to be in like other runway shows. So.
Being an angel, I'm always curious. It's the top of your profession. What has it meant to you personally?
Oh my gosh, it means so much to me to be a part of the legacy of the Victoria's Secret Angels. They're symbols of confidence and strength, and I feel so empowered to be a part of that. I mean, there's no words.
Even though you're one of the younger angels, there are even younger angels right behind you with Gigi and Bella and Kendall. What advice, having gone through this process before, what advice would you give to them with the show?
My advice is just enjoy every minute and soak it up. Enjoy being on that runway. It's an honor to be there, and we all worked really hard to be there, so soak it up.
All right, working out. I was watching some of the stuff you were doing, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm hurting just watching it. But what is like the one exercise, your go-to exercise?
Go-to exercise for me would be a plank, because you fit in so many muscles with a plank. You fit in your core strength, your glute strength, and everything.
Is there a body part that's most important to you?
Body part that's most important to me would be abs and butt, always, always. Especially once we learn which outfits we're wearing, we know which muscles to target depending on what the outfit shows.
That's actually a perfect
another
segue,
trick that we use, yeah.
Perfect segue. I know you can't reveal too much with the outfits, but give me a little bit on what you're going to be wearing.
Well, one of the outfits has a really beautiful hand-embroidered, hand-painted cape all the way from India, and it's a really special, one-of-a-kind piece, and I'm excited to do something fancy with it on the runway. But the other outfit I can't tell you too much about, but it's really sexy and dark and different than anything I've ever worn on a VS runway.
I was thinking about heading over here. How many cool experiences you must have being an angel? What has been the coolest experience that you've gotten to experience?
Ooh, I mean, oh gosh, there's too many to name. I think even just my first time doing a Victoria's Secret holiday commercial, it was my first scene. They asked me to run out there with Candace, and she'd already been an angel for a few years, so I was really nervous. And behind us, for my first scene ever for Victoria's Secret commercial, the Eiffel Tower was twinkling on cue because Victoria's Secret was lighting up the Eiffel Tower. So that was a pretty profound moment in my memory bank working with Victoria's Secret.